Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today, well, we deliver to our load to Manning, Iowa today. End up getting a load from Ogden, Iowa. That one's going to be going to Elmwood. But right there at the beginning of the day, we get the chance to drive past Iowa Customs. So that's interesting. Have you guys ever bought anything from Iowa Customs? I have. Stay tuned for some trucking. Good morning. We are just east of Carroll, Iowa right now. Just west is where we got pulled over the other day, but no, we're just east of Carroll. And we're gonna bypass Carroll. We're gonna go south before we get there. Because we need to go south of Carroll anyway. And if you go into Carroll, then you gotta go stoplights and all that jazz. And the road veers and goes north, and then you gotta make a sharp left to go south, and it's just a pain. So we're gonna bypass it, take some 2 lanes with a couple stop signs. Now there's a secondary reason why I'm taking this way, and it's why I jumped on the camera right now. Maybe you know this, maybe you don't, but Carroll, Iowa, I believe it's technically a Carroll address. It is located Iowa Customs. So yeah, we're gonna drive by there just for fun. Well, not for fun. This is the route that we're supposed to take, but yeah. I've actually been to Iowa Customs before. It was not to get anything. I don't even know if they do retail out of there. Maybe they do, but in fact I think they do that now. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I was there to deliver plate aluminum. That was back in my hot shot days. I've talked about that a number of times recently. I don't want to. Anyway, I don't even remember where I picked it up, but yeah, I delivered there before I knew what it was. Now, I'm trying to remember exactly where it's located. I think it's up over this next hill, but it's not really that big of a place. I think that's where it is. We'll find out here in a second. I'm just going to keep the camera on until we run by it, because we're going to go by it. I wonder if at this point they're going to build a bigger shop. Or maybe they have. I haven't driven by it in a while because it's not the main drag. I drive 30 a lot. I don't cut down here very often. Not yet. We'll see it eventually. So what are we doing this morning? We're headed down to Manning, Iowa. We have, well, 29 minutes to go. 23 miles to go. We're going to be there at 7:22, which I told them I'd be there at 7:30. So I am excited to be early. I am definitely one of those people that think that if you're not early, you're late. On time is late. In my brain, I'm sure a lot of you guys agree, but it doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of opinion. Oh, well, we'll eventually go past Iowa Customs. I thought that was going to be more exciting. But it's, like I said, it's been a while since I've been down here. So, could be farther than I think it is. Here, I'm gonna cut to when I'm there. Okay, yeah, we're almost there. We've traveled like 2 miles since I cut this. 2 or 3 miles. I got our stop sign. Tiny little town. I assume that's the name. Beautiful church. It's a beautiful morning too, guys. Sunrise. We'll see it better in a second. Yeah. Okay, here we are. This is Iowa Customs. It'd be a fun dock to try to get into. Now you've seen it. All right, let's get down to Manning. This is Manning. It's not a town that I've been to or through much. I don't think I've been to it, and I don't know. Maybe I've probably been through it once or twice. Usually when I'm over here, I'm going down 71 through Audubon. But our destination is on the other side of town here. 1.3 miles, so not a big town, obviously. We're in Iowa. Okay, so I definitely have been through here a few times. You know what? I think I delivered. Yes, I did. Random, completely random. I delivered to this John Deere dealer once. Casey's maybe a good place for me to chill for a little while, so that's good to know. Come back to this side of town. Yup. When I was doing Hot Shot, one of my favorite things to do, not one of, my favorite thing to do was haul small equipment. And I really loved when I got to do John Deere stuff. Very much enjoyed it. 0.4 of a mile here. Should be just past the Senex. Okay, so my unloader is here. I can see him. I came down the hill. This building right to our right now. I'm gonna get in here and turn around and then back into this dock. Straight ahead of us. Not bad, not bad. This is a little less space than I was thinking to turn around, but we should be just fine. We should be just fine. We got the tandems all the way forward right now. Looks like I am not the first person to do this. Gravel's a little rutted up here. I told him 7:30 and I'm here at 7:23. So it's always good to be early. see if I can get back into here without going on the road. That would be ideal. I can't. Okay. Yeah, this is where we are. I'm checking out. Cab over K100 over there. Pretty sweet looking. Well, we're gonna get unloaded. Shouldn't take very long. It's not a full load. And then figure out what we're gonna do from there. There's not a lot of stuff in the load board this morning. So we're gonna go back across town. We're done. It took 15 minutes. Maybe, sorry, 20 minutes. 20 minutes to get down out of here. So that's what you want. We're gonna go back across town, like I mentioned earlier, and go to that Casey's. And just go back over there and chill. Because I do not have any loads, and I don't even have any prospects. There's hardly anything on the board, and it's this is getting annoying. Yeah, it's getting annoying. I would like everything to start picking up, and I thought it would this week, and unfortunately it did not. It's okay, we'll persevere, but it does not mean it's not frustrating. And if I didn't tell you, it was I can't talk. I'm just being honest right now. Just being honest. I'm not sitting here complaining. Just telling you. Frustrating. Okay, here's our Casey's. Right across the street from John Deere. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull in and park right next to the pump. And that's gonna be the best place for me to sit, because there's not a lot of good places to sit here. It's not a very big Casey's. But I think I should be plenty out of the way if I park right next to the pump. Does not look like there's space back here. No overnight parking. Okay, so maybe there's space, but I am not going to worry about it. We're just going to park right here. We are out of the way. I might go just a little bit further forward. And we're going to chill right here. Okay, patience works out. Patience pays off. We sat in, well, we're still in Manning right now, and we're off duty here at this Casey's for an hour and 45 minutes. Had a number of loads that were interesting that I was like, I don't know, maybe so that thing. And then here, while I was, well, actually I was using the restroom inside, obviously. One pops up, load I've done before. Fitzmark, going from Ogden to Elmwood, Illinois. So it's ag-reliant load. And last time I was here, I didn't ask to get it set up directly. I'm going to this time. I don't know that they're going to let me. I'm guessing they're in the same boat as most of the ag-reliants, where they don't really have enough for the people they got. But, you know, I'm going to ask anyway, because I would really like to be running this stuff a whole lot more consistently. If I could. What are you doing? I don't know, but we'll wait. We'll be patient. We all gotta oh, he's backing up to the dock, yep. That's perfectly fine. We'll block the road for him. Make sure he has plenty of time to do what he needs to do. Sorry, buddy. I probably should have just let him pull back forward. Oh well. Yeah, so there's no time frame as far as appointments. Oh, look at this. Here's our friend. I think this is the same guy. I'm gonna wave at him, see what he does. Nope, wasn't the same guy. That was a lady. That's fine. Sort of wanted it to be the same guy. That would have been interesting. Let's see if we get got again. I sure hope not. That would be really annoying. That'd be really annoying. Anyway, you'll find out if I get pulled over again. I'll let you know. This is only going to be the second time that I've been in here. I wish I would be in here more. Looks like there's no other dry vans in here. Awesome. Like they're getting some new forklifts or something random. Okay, you might remember the drill. It's pretty easy back. Oh, interesting. That is very interesting to me that he's going in here. Well, we're loaded. What time is it? 11:20 right now. So we're a little slower than I wanted to be. It doesn't... That's a sort of an unreasonable thing to say, right? Honestly, that was good. I just thought it would be faster. We'll say it that way. I did ask the guys in there if they worked with people like me, of which their answer was, well, don't know, but you need to talk to Turtle. I have no idea what the story is behind that name. And then they informed me that Turtle isn't here today. So, yeah. So much for that. Well, hopefully we'll be back, but we won't be back this week. Or rather next week, because well, they had the they call it the doc sheet, I think is what they called it, saying who all is going to be in for the whole week next week, and no brokers that I recognized were on there. It was all carriers. So yeah. So much for that idea. It was cool to get a little bit of an insight as to who all was in here, but none of the companies I really, you know, I knew. So, ooh, got a train coming through. I had a train coming across here this morning. I followed along for a while, or rather, it followed along me. I caught up to it and then passed it. It was going right at 55. hitting 4-lane here in just a second. This is all we're doing today. We're done. We're done. We're going home. I really need to start taxes. I'm way behind the game this year. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go straight home. I haven't used a lot of fuel today. So I'm not really worried about that. Really would like to have something booked for coming out of Illinois on Monday, but it is what it is. I'll keep looking. I got plenty of time to keep looking today. And I'm really hoping for a phone call today also. So I was going to end the video right here, but I probably won't. Probably end the video back at home. I'm expecting a phone call about my injectors. The guys there said that I should know something by the end of the week, and well, it's the end of the week, so I'm expecting to know something today. I would really like to know something today. I got a couple things I want to do in the truck this weekend. I'm planning on checking the lash on the timing gear. I'd like to check that. I'm also planning on checking, make sure all my clutch bolts are tight. I'm just trying to just trying to poke at different things to see if I can find a cause of the engine vibration. I think it was the injectors. In fact, at this point, so something I didn't make a big deal about when I took those injectors out was I found one of the main, so there's 3 O-rings on each injector. One right at the tip, and that one forms a carbon barrier because it burns right up. And then 2 more larger O-rings. So of the 3, the one that I had, one that was broken on it, cylinder number 6. The injector for cylinder number 6 had the middle one. So the lower of the 2 larger O-rings was broken when I pulled it out. So the question is, was it broken on the way out, or was it already broken? Because that is, I did some more research since I pulled those injectors, and that could be a cause of the issue that I was having. I think there are injectors that are bad, but this is to do with more of an ongoing white smoke thing, especially on startup. So I don't know. That's something to think about. If you have any thoughts about that, put them in the comment section. I'd love to hear about them. But we're gonna get home, and oh, I need to speed up. I'm busy talking to you, and I'm not minding the speed limit. Although going 60 to 65 is really not that big of a deal. Sitting in the right lane. I am going to speed up. Not fast enough to pass anybody, but... So I'll finish the video out at home. Hopefully I have some news about my injectors. Well, it's the end of the day now. It's 4:11. Back in the house, obviously. As you can probably tell by seeing my shop and my junk out here. Yes, update. So I literally just called, got off the phone with Bolingbrook, the Midwest fuel injection, checking on my injectors, and sounds like they got a bunch of injectors into test this week, and they didn't get to mine. So it is what it is. I was hoping to know today. I was really hoping to know today. But the truth is, I wouldn't have had them back to work on them tomorrow anyway. So, whatever. Hopefully they'll get to them Monday. Yeah. I mean, obviously I go back and forth across my house, end up in Illinois every other day, basically. But I had my day Monday set up, well, to go get them. But like I say, anyway, that's the other update is, so we were delivering in Elmwood on Monday morning, and then I was able to book a load this afternoon. Load popped up going from Geneseo, Illinois, Remington seed, over to it's Fremont, Nebraska, and it is, what they call that, it's sort of like Remington seed where they deal to a bunch of different companies, but it's integrated seed, something like that, right there in Fremont. That's where I picked up Beck's seed that one time. I haven't been back in there since, but got that one booked. So it's got a 2 o'clock appointment to load, so it would have been perfect to go over to Peru and get those injectors, but alas, man, I really wanted to know. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll get it done. The rates that I have for these loads, that we've been, I can't talk anymore. My brain's all over the place. I'm delivering $700 to Elmwood, and then my load going from Geneseo to Fremont is $850. So these loads really are, the rates aren't really there. The rates cover my miles. They get me the $2 mile mark, but they don't. They're like right there. They're pushing it, but that's, with how bad the freight market is right now, I'm just settling for that, because there's not really, it's either that or not run, and that's where my cutoff is, and I'm meeting my cutoff, but I'm not meeting my per day goal. So I'm meeting my per mile, but not my per day. And just gotta be okay with that. And I am. It's just still a little disappointing because got lots of bills to pay. I think starting Monday, I'm gonna try to start packing a lunch, and we're gonna try to stop spending so much money. Should have done it a long time ago, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try it. I need to look into how much I actually spend each week on food, because it's not. It's ridiculous. I spend way too much money on food. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. Thanks for watching today, guys. We will probably work tomorrow on the truck, doing a few things. It is gonna be cold tomorrow, so that's not exciting, but it'll be fine. We're not gonna do that much, just putz around and check a few things. So comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.